Hi there, and hello. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. In fact, it's going to be a little bit factual. There's going to be a few controversial things as well. But it's going to be interesting. And the one thing I'm going to talk about is, of course, dinosaurs. So, what are dinosaurs? Well, they are ancient reptiles that lived billions and billions of years ago. Billions and billions of years ago. And within this period of the dinosaurs, there were many different types of dinosaurs. Like this one right here. This one here is called a Brachiosaurus. That lived a very, very long time ago. Of course, the length of this in particular creature is exactly 26 to 30 meters in length. So an extraordinary, brilliant creature. Now, this particular creature lived 154 to 150 million years ago. So it's an extraordinary creature. The reason we know it is a Brachiosaurus is because of its long neck here and its very big tail here. Now, the species, which is of course Brachiosaurus, lived exactly that long ago. And that is exactly the in particular dinosaur that I am going to be talking about today. So, the basics on dinosaurs. Well, the term dinosaur is of course terrible lizard. And these creatures lived hundreds of millions of years ago. They roamed the earth. They were the titans of their day. Yes, they were the titans of their day. And they were very well known throughout the science community. Now the speculation that many of these creatures, as well as other dinosaurs, some are herbivores, some are carnivores. Now, herbivores, they are mainly for trees, plants, and shrubs. So the herbivores, they eat trees, plants, and shrubs. Whilst the carnivores are meat eaters. They eat of the dinosaurs. But the T-Rex, which of course I shall show you in the next video, we are talking about Brachiosaurus today. We're talking about Brachiosaurus today. Now, this in particular creature was very, very tall. This in particular creature could literally go to the highest tree and eat from the top of that tree. Yes, eat from the top of the tree, and their weight would be about the weight of 3 double-decker buses combined. So very, very heavy. And when these guys would go on their back legs and stand up on their back legs, these guys would, would literally cause an earthquake. A 3.5 earthquake, because of their sheer weight, would literally shake where they stood. So very heavy indeed. And these guys, as well as every other species of dinosaur, lived on a particular continent called Pangaea. That is when the Earth's continents were all one landmass called Pangaea. And these guys were in the early Jurassic period. Now, there are 3 periods that dinosaurs lived on: the Jurassic, the Triassic, and of course, the Cretaceous. Now, these in particular dinosaurs, they ruled the earth. And I mean ruled the earth. They were the titans of their day. These, in particular dinosaurs, were extraordinary. They were extraordinary. Now, the Brachiosaurus, which was so big, they had exactly 4 hearts. Now, when one of them was discovered, this in particular dinosaur, which was discovered in America, where the skeleton was found, they found fossilized imprinting of hearts in the rock. So they were, so these in particular creatures had 4 hearts to pump their blood around the body. Because these guys were so big, those 4 hearts had to have 5 chambers in them. So it had to be extremely strong for that. So this dinosaur was extraordinarily big. And I mean extraordinarily big. So, the Brachiosaurus, to me, is the most interesting dinosaur that there is. Now there are other dinosaurs that are evenly more interesting, but I won't go into that on this video. I'll do it in the next video. Now, this herbivore would eat shrubs, trees, plants off the trees, fruit, and other different types of things which were non-carnivoristic in their nature. Now, here's a little something that you may have not known. When these guys had to eat, they had to eat quite a lot for their weight. They had to eat 500 tons every 5 hours. So every 5 hours they had to eat constantly for 5 hours to build up their energy so that they could keep themselves going. And these guys had to use something else. They ate rocks to grind down all the wood and all the twigs that they may have eaten up along the way. Now, these guys lived all over North America, Canada, Mexico, and South America. These guys lived all the way down there. Now, there is some other controversies about how the dinosaurs went extinct. Some say it was from comets smashing the Earth. Others say it was basically climate change. The climate changing from a warm climate to a cold climate. Others say it was more of a geological type event that put carbon monoxide into the atmosphere, cooling the atmosphere down even more and making it colder for these majestic creatures to survive, as in making it difficult to survive. Now, of course, my opinion is that the dinosaurs were, well, in my affirmed opinion, and believe me, this is my own opinion, I think that the dinosaurs did go extinct, which of course they are extinct, but in my opinion, the comet came first. This is the extinction event that I think may have happened. So, say for instance, for a moment, that the comet struck the Earth first. Then came the change in the atmospheric conditions. Then the geological, then the climate. Because from the geological to the climate, that's the progression in how it may have happened. Other scientists and paleontologists think that there was a different sequence of events that might have occurred for these majestic, beautiful reptiles to go extinct. But that is my opinion. But suffice to say that these majestic creatures lived on the Earth for millions and millions of years, and they are an extraordinary dinosaur, and their height would have been the size, well, half the size of the Empire State Building. An extraordinary creature. Of course, to me, if dinosaurs were alive today, scientists and paleontologists would have a field day in studying the behavior of and eating habits of these majestic creatures. That concludes my video for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please leave a like or a comment, and if you have any questions or any questions about in different kinds of dinosaurs, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to do a video on that particular dinosaur, especially for you. Okay, this is a small lecture on a particular dinosaur which I personally like the most, which is called the Brachiosaurus. So enjoy today and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.